hope this is working. It's been a while since I've live streamed. Hope it's working. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see me yet, but hello. I am still very sick, but I'm finally on the tail end of it. I should be back to normal within a couple of days. I am still very sick. Hey Rick, and Amanda, and Esprit. It's good to see you guys all here. Yes, I did change my hair. I thought, you know what? Life's too short to not do exciting and crazy stuff with your hair. So I added some teal here. And I've got some purple here now. But yeah, I still feel very sick. Been coughing a lot. Blowing my nose a lot. Having a fever. And generally feeling useless around the house. It's not fun. You guys remember my rant about fake friends and how I mentioned my one friend who I referred to as unstable? Well, she tried to get back in the picture, only to insult me when I made it clear to her that I was not going to take her back. And she was not about to give me a proper apology either. So she's blocked. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, I could use a hug, Rick. It's been pretty tough. But yeah, she basically said that I am the petty, childish, immature one. And that this whole not getting over what she did to me is getting really annoying. And I need to cut it out. It was ridiculous. Total insanity. So she's fully blocked on Facebook, Instagram, and I made sure to block her on Snapchat as well. So I'm done dealing with her crap, because she's not sorry. One of the people who had hurt me a couple months ago, she's back and we're good. She called me up and was very humble and acknowledged that what she did was terrible. And she said that when the dust had settled, she could not believe what she had done or what happened. So we're okay again. I'm still being a little careful on what personal information I give to her. But I have my loved one back again. And it feels good. And Amanda was super sweet. And she gave me these. This is to symbolize that I'm not a prisoner of my past or what's hurt me. And that I have the power to break free. And this is to remind me to continue to shine for myself and for everyone else who loves me. And she also got me a bunch of other cool stuff right now. So it meant a lot. I plan on wearing this regularly. It's a good reminder. Yeah, Esprit, I do not miss the friend that I had referred to as unstable. She was acting like I'm the petty, childish, crazy one for not taking her back. She even said, Annalise, you need to think twice before you lose me for good. And I'm like, you lost me for good already. And then she sent one of her guy friends after me. If you guys are interested, I can read you the whole conversation. I have trouble distinguishing if people are truly interested in hearing the whole story or if they just want the too long don't read version. I'll leave that up to you guys if you want to hear the whole conversation. But if you do, you will be laughing and or choking at her ridiculous statements. Hi, Sam. Yeah, she is very insincere. She only wanted my assistance when I had stuff to offer. But when I needed her assistance, gone. Hey, Roman. Okay, you want to hear the whole combo? Okay. Now, because I'm not a total evil person, I'm still going to protect this person's name and just refer to her as unstable. Hey, Ronaldo. It's good to see all you guys here. I know it has been a while, but like I said, I've been very sick. I've been blowing through Sudafed, Immune Boost, capsules, and breathe the right nasal strips at night. It's been pretty miserable. Okay, so those of you who watched my video on fake friends, I gave a conversation between her and I up to that certain point. And if you haven't watched that video, basically, it's her begging me to talk and me saying, what's there to talk about? And her giving lame excuses as to why she pushed me away and claiming that she didn't push me away. And me having to explain, yes, you did. But the conversation picked up Sunday. Rick, yeah. Thank you, Roman. I am still sick, but not so sick that I'm forced to lie down all day. And it has been a little boost to have more fun with my hair, and you get such nice, thoughtful gifts from Amanda. But, Sunday at 12, she said, I'm sorry, I miss you a lot. I kept her waiting. Tuesday at 9:53 p.m., I finally respond with, you did? You could have contacted me if you missed me so much. With 3 dots. Then yesterday, at 6 o'clock, I lost your number, so how could I? And I'm like, seriously doubt that. You must think I'm stupid. It's called Facebook. Or using Instagram like you're using now to try and get me to take you back. Shaking my head. You never really wanted me. Otherwise you would have found a way. No excuses. No, I didn't have internet access. We switched cable and we didn't have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't. Now I'm going to take a pause in between each of her messages just so you can see when each message stops and starts over again. Just for dramatic effect. I did want you, it's just things got complicated and I'm dealing with a lot of personal stuff right now. My grandma is dying and I'm dealing with family stuff. Understand, I wasn't trying to shut you out. I just get disconnected from drama for a while. And I was trying to get my life back together and fix priorities. If you have any idea, I've spent a month sitting in a hospital room with my grandma, giving up sleep and still going to work, so if anything, you should understand. Full of excuses, not at all owning up to the crap she pulled. Not at all owning up to how deeply she hurt me. Just excuses. Thank you, Rick, that means a lot. But, yeah, I just was done dealing with her excuses, and I said, stop the lies, OMG. You posted Facebook updates about going to country concerts while we weren't talking. Staying off of Facebook to avoid drama is the weakest excuse I've ever heard. You don't have to post or have drama on Facebook to be on Facebook. Could have Facebook messaged me. You were trying to shut me out. You did shut me out. And chose him, her evil ex, who she had a restraining order against. to help you instead of me. No excuses. I can't accept that or forget it. Had you gotten help from other friends, that still would have hurt me deeply. But you chose the Monster X. I could have helped support you, but nope, you made it impossible and chose your ex to help you. I'm deeply sorry about your grandma. That's terrible. But I've lost mine to cancer at 11. If anybody would have understood and been able to help you, it would have been me. Well, what do you expect me to do? I went to other friends too, and I'm not lying. I've been at Quia Delta staying with my grandma overnight and still going to work. I've gone to other friends in Cred not knowing what to do. Look, right now more than ever I need people who will support me and love me. I have a new guy I'm with, and he actually cares. Thank you, Roman. Seriously, you don't have to be active on Facebook to use it to message people. And she was posting Facebook updates and pictures of her going to country concerts while she supposedly had no way to get in touch with me. It was so insulting seeing her post selfies at concerts and posting that she was interested in this event or that event, but she couldn't be bothered to send me a message because she was staying off to avoid drama. I wasn't born yesterday, so I knew it was all crap. Not at all logic or owning up. And so I said, you went to your evil ex instead of me. How many times do I have to mention that before you understand? OMG. You could have had me there for you. You should have let me help you. I had your back countless times, but then you pushed me away. I get that need, referring to the need for love and support right now. I get that need, but I could have been that. You lost me with your choices. And I don't care about your new guy. I don't hate you, but we're not okay. Well, it kind of seems like it, so it's fine. I'm just gonna not say anything anymore until you understand. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh, Rick, Amanda's going to sleep. So, that's why she's not here anymore. But, I just couldn't believe her. So I said, until I understand? No, dearie. You don't understand. You don't understand how you hurt me and how truly insane your choice was to go to your evil ex. You need professional mental help. Because only a nut job files a restraining order against an abusive ex-person and then turns around and goes and seeks comfort and help from them, while their closest friends are there begging to be let in to be allowed to help. You know? And then she sends a bunch of messages that I took my sweet time replying to. No, I don't need help. And I'm so over that already, okay? It happened a long time ago. I understand I hurt you, but seriously, get over it, okay? I'm sorry, I was trying to put my life back together and figure things out. I'm thinking about moving away and starting over. Look, you need to seriously try and get over the fact I hurt you. Going over and over this isn't helping anyone here. So move on and get over it. Turn your cheek and stop dwelling on it. It's super annoying. Annalise, you really need to think twice before you lose me for good. Maybe we shouldn't talk anymore, then maybe you will have a change of heart. At this point, I'm like, this bitch. Really? I have better things to do with my life than let someone put me down and make me feel horrible. Let me know when you want to talk. And at this point, I was almost coughing and choking. Because I was having a bad coughing fit from being sick. And so when I was reading these messages to my mom, and I kept having coughing fits, I told my mom, I'm choking on the bullshit here. My mom doesn't like language, but she thought that was clever. And so my mom lost it at the part where she's like, Annalise, you better think twice before you lose me for good. My mom was like, as if she's a prize to be won or worth keeping. But yeah, you guys, she's totally nuts. And it's sad. And then I'm like, you already lost me for good. You threw me away, went to him instead, came crawling back to me when it was easy for you, and then you insulted my pain by acting like I'm the one who needs to turn the other cheek when I wouldn't be your doormat. You're truly unstable and need help. You still won't see how insane you are to seek X's help. I'm not a stop-and-go store that you can visit when you want stuff and then leave when you got what you wanted. You're beyond selfish and blind. You're not even sorry. You just want someone to tell you you're doing okay when you're being selfish, reckless, and irresponsible. I won't do that. I'm not selfish or blind. And yeah, X was there when I needed someone to talk to. ... We are still friends no matter what, and I don't want someone to tell me I'm okay, and I'm not reckless or irresponsible. At this point, I'm like, oh my gosh. Crazy. I said, yes, you are. He's the one who effed you over. I had to fix you after all he did. But you sought his help instead of mine. Only a crazy person does that. And only a blind person doesn't see that. I was there for you, idiot. You lost me. You threw me away. And you don't even care. You're not sorry at all. So I'm done with you. I won't be your disposable friend who you only talk to when you want to. I needed you too, but not anymore. You're too damn stupid to see what you're doing. Bye. Then, I guess to try and be funny, she wrote the word haha like 5 times. That's funny. Good one. Look yourself in the mirror, Annalise. I'm done with your immature BS and your pettiness. I'm sorry if I hurt you, but that was all I knew to do. And this is the clincher. He was right about you. Talking about the monster who abused her in every way except for actually hitting her. Roman, he used her for sex, let her buy way too expensive gifts for him, but he never bought anything nice for her. Cheated on her constantly, texted other women while in the room with her, ditched her on important days of the year, like their anniversary or Christmas or whatnot. Basically, a man-slut. And when she wouldn't take him back, he tried turning her friends against her, acting like she's the one who broke his heart and cheated and lied. Totally turning the story backwards. And I fought like hell to defend her against anybody who would agree with his story. I was the one person who went to battle for her without hesitation. And this is how she chooses to thank me. So I fully blocked her on everything, so she has no way of contacting me ever again. Because she's not worth it. And so after she said he was right about you, I was this close to going off on her. But I thought, it's not worth it. I'm not going to entertain her by letting her get a rise out of me anymore. So I just said, bye Felicia, and then I blocked her. And then I guess she sent her new boyfriend after me. And he said, Laura is dealing with a lot right now and needs support, not people being a-holes, okay? So back off. I'm like, are you kidding me? Really? I said, she's the one after me. Tell her to back off. she lost me, but keeps bugging me and trying to insult me. Blocked now, so we're done. Bye. So I blocked them both. But I just could not believe the gall of her to say what she said and to act like I need to just get over it. I need to stop being petty and childish. I need to turn the other cheek. It was just crazy. And when I was reading my mom all these messages, she literally laughed out loud at how stupid she is. And I sent screenshots to my closest buddies. And yes, Rick, my nails are done. I did them last night. Thank you, Roman. That means a lot. But, it just, I couldn't believe her saying that her evil ex was right about me, when I'm the one that had to fix her after all he did to her. It took so much effort for her to pull away from him, and even more work to stay pulled away. And I felt like hell to help her, while I was still recovering from my traumatic breakup. And for months, I poured my heart and soul into her, doing everything I could, while I was still trying to fix myself. And I felt like I got slapped in the face with what she was saying. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you love the nails. For Christmassy, I'm going to do a thin coat of glittery green on the black, so it'll look like dark glittering emeralds. So I think that'll be fun. Thank you, Rick. You guys are very supportive. And it means the world to me that you guys understand and that you help me understand that I'm not the crazy one. Because when you deal with enough nutters like that, you start to wonder, am I a nutter too? But for her to act like I just gotta suck it up and take more abuse and misuse from her, it's like, last I checked, I'm a human being, not a doormat, not a convenience store, not a therapist. I'm a person with needs too, and you don't care enough to respect that, or treat me the way I need to be treated, or to even treat me with half the decent compassion that I treated you with. And I don't hate her. I'm not the type to hate anybody. It takes a lot to get me to that point. I would say I'm more apathetic now, because it's clear she is not sorry. She really isn't. If she was truly sorry, she would be begging for forgiveness, not telling me to turn the other cheek and get over it. So I'm following my own advice from my toxic people rant. And I'm just done with her. She's fully blocked. No way of getting a touch of me anymore. So I'm glad about that. And I'm glad to have my other loved one back in my life again. She even told me there were 10 separate occasions where she almost called me. But she was too scared to hit send, because she didn't think I would talk to her. But we had a long phone call, an hour and a half. She owned up to her mistakes and did not make me feel guilty at all for taking care of myself, so that was really good. I really had missed her in my life, so it's good to have her back. And she promised me that she will never ever attack me the way she did again. And she emphasized that she could not believe what she had done or what happened after the dust had settled. So I believe her, but I'm still going to be guarded for a little while. It just feels good to have a loved one back. Yeah, Roman, it's really difficult and annoying. I don't love Laura anymore. I don't hate her, but I don't love her. If she wants to go around being narcissistic, selfish, and delusional, that's her life choice. I'm not her mom. I'm not in charge of her life. And so anything she does, it's on her. And I feel sorry for those near her who have to deal with her. But I'm just finding more and more as life goes on that there are a lot of fake people out there. And it's unfortunate, but it's inescapable. But I've also learned that there are a lot of real people out there too. Diamonds are found among coal. And I'm thankful to have a few sparkly diamonds in my life. And you guys are some of them. Thank you, Esprit. That means a lot. That would be great, Esprit. I love you too, hon. Thank you, Roman. It's not easy. Rick, I miss Cocoa Puffs, honestly. But yeah, I'm not the type to hate people. Unless you're a political leader who has been found guilty of crimes that have led to people's deaths. Or if you're a violent offender who has permanently negatively altered the course of an innocent person's life, then I will hate you. But if you're just some low-life jerk who uses others, I don't hate you. But I won't cry if a car runs over you. Sorry if that sounds pretty psychopathic, but I just get tired of all the fake jerks out there. But that's when I focus on the real people that I have in my life. Thank you, Roman. I appreciate that. Hugs right back at you. Yeah, Spree, have a good night. It's always good hearing from you. Take care, hon. And we can definitely chat later. Feel free to hit me up anytime on Facebook. But yeah. It just blows my mind when people act all sweet and loving and compassionate and understanding and supportive while you're doing stuff for them. But the minute you need them to do stuff for you, they're gone. Or they're too busy, or they're too tired, or whatnot. And then when you refuse to take them back, you're the bitch. You're the selfish, stupid, immature one who needs to reevaluate your life. It's people like that that make me have pretty dark thoughts. Oh, you guys, Okie Dokie Bro's foot is okay. Sorry, I forgot to address that. His foot had no breakage in it. His tendons got a little swollen, but he's totally fine. The pain only lasted a couple of days, so he's doing good now. He's doing good. So, no worries right now. Aw, Rick, that would be cool. Thank you. Honestly, to have anyone want to draw me at all, that's very flattering and really cool. As you guys can see, I've got the artwork from Saber Queen of Camelot right there. My plan is to take it to a full print shop and have them blow it up to 3 times the size, just so that it'll be really obvious in the videos. So I'm happy and excited about that. But yeah, you guys, I was really happy to hear that his foot was not damaged permanently. Roman, I can draw too a little bit. Those drawings I did years ago, and I've got others around my room too, but I'm too tired and lazy to move my webcam around to show them all off. But, yeah. Anyways, people like Unstable I pity them. I pity those forced to have them in their life, because I know they're not truly happy with themselves, and I know the people that have to deal with them are not happy either. It's very frustrating, and it's sad, but I just pray that God will wake her up and have her see how wrong she was, so that she won't do any of that to anyone else again, because it was not at all acceptable or excusable for her to treat me like that. So I'm very disappointed in her as a person, and I hope she gets a clue, and that's all I can do at this point. I refuse to take her back because she didn't even say a real I'm sorry. She just was telling me, get over it. It's really annoying. And it's like, I'm annoying? Really? I was tempted to let Harley out on her, but I thought, nah, not worth it. Plus, knowing her, she was probably screenshotting everything to show off to her little friends. And I wanted to maintain my innocence by just sticking to the facts. I did let one word slip, one instance of the F word, but it was used in proper context, saying that he effed her over, which he did. When he was turning her friends against her, I just could not believe it. When she told me the things he did and said to her, I couldn't believe it. And for her to say that he was right about me, yeah. I just got a text from one of my sisters. I refer to my closest female friends as sisters now, and my closest male friends as brothers. And I feel like I have a huge family now with all you guys. It's been great. Yes, Rick, I did like the digital painting. That was really cool. Thank you, Roman. I actually cheated when I drew those. I actually laid the stick or figure horses down and I traced them. Because I did not have very good hand-eye coordination, and I'm like, I'm lazy, but I want to make amazing art, so I'm going to trace the outlines. So that's what I did. You know what, I might as well just show you the rest of my art. This webcam has a nice long cord, which makes it really convenient. As you can see those two little drawings? I did that. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And then over here, I did that. Fun fact, I actually did that picture the day it was announced that Art Linkletter died. And that's my giant Woodstock head that I made in high school. It fits over my head like a football mascot. So I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, that's the extent of my art in my room. Oh wait, I forgot that painting too. In high school I was very artsy, very creative. Now I'm just like, eh. I don't know. You guys. Thank you, Rick. But yeah, all those drawings are at least 7 years old. Or more like 10. Yes, Roman, I love horses. And dogs and cats and birds. Yeah, drawing is a good way to escape. But yeah, it feels good to know that I've hit a new chapter in my life where I realize I don't have to accept toxic people in my life anymore. It's very freeing when you realize if someone's hurting you and not helping you, you can just kick them out. A couple years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I would have agonized over it and probably would have taken unstable back into my life. But thanks to therapy and just life experience, I realize I don't have to. And my only regret is that I didn't realize this sooner in life. I wonder how much heartache I could have been spared had I known that sooner. I keep messing with my hair because it's a little warm in here. When you have a cold and a fever, you're hot one minute and then you're cold the next. It just drives me nuts. But, thank you, Roman. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, people... I'm the type that if I'm at a party and I know a couple of people there, I will stick to those couple of people the whole time and not really mingle a whole lot unless other people approach me first. But if there's an animal at the party, you'll find me giving it all the attention. And I just prefer animals to people in most cases, because animals don't lie about what they think of you. They will give you obvious signs of whether they like you or not. They don't trick you. You just gotta pay attention. And animals are very simple in what they want. Their only ulterior motive for getting you affection is to get food. That's it. No evil underlying plans. You know, all they want is attention, food, and toys, and sleep. And to chase other animals. That's it. I think if I could trade lives with my dog, I probably would. Oh, thank you guys. But yeah, animals are better than people in most cases. But yeah, Sam, thank you. I did try my hardest. I spent months on her, helping to fight on her behalf against anyone who tried to make her feel guilty for leaving. And I fought her ex when he was harassing her. I was basically her Harley on call. And if she told me this person's harassing me or this person's spreading lies, I would go to that person and be like, hey, stop it. This is what really happened. And it was exhausting, but I was happy to do it because I loved her as a sister and I thought the feeling was mutual. I guess it wasn't. And it sucks. She's gone. Never coming back. And I'm at peace with that because I know I did my very best. I have no regrets on maybe if I tried this or that. Because no, I know I did everything I could. And it was her failure to appreciate it that led it to where it is now. Roman. Actually, there's a really cute video of this guy who raises bears for movie acting. And they are literally giant teddy bears with this guy, and it is just so heartwarming. But yes, Ronaldo, animals aren't selfish, except when it comes to food. And maybe sleeping spaces. They have very simple motivation for whatever they do, whereas people, it's a lot more complex and a lot more dark most of the time. So that's why I'm hesitant to trust new people, but if I see a new animal, I will be right there, giving it all the cuddles, if it'll let me. Oh, hey, Hick, it's good to see you. I haven't been around very much because I've been fighting a really bad cold. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I feel very congested. And I hope that you're doing well. Yeah, Roman. I think sharks and gators and spiders are the ones that you gotta worry about. But, it just feels good to finally have hit that aha moment where I realized if someone's treating me like crap, it's because they're a bad person, not because I deserve it. And that if they're treating me like crap, I don't have to take it. It took a long time to hit that point, but with help from my therapist and you guys here, I hit that point, and it feels amazing. I feel so much freer in life. And if any of you guys watching are still struggling to hit that aha moment, I sincerely am praying that you will hit it soon. Because once you do, it's the best feeling. You shouldn't sacrifice yourself to the point of your own destruction for people who don't care about you. And for years, I was the type to do that just because I cared. And now I realize if they care, they will do what they can to help me in return. And if they don't, then I don't have to bend over backwards to help them. Oh, Rick, I love that song. Yeah? I'm just doing a quick hello to everybody.
Oh, okay. I just wanted you to know, John is going to go to Kalima and get us stuff up at your burrito box. They don't be bowls, but they put it all in a box. Take out. And then I was just going to let them do it.
Okay, you want to say hi to everybody?
I look horrible.
No, you don't. Guys, it's my mom. Say hi.
Hi. I'm sick, so I don't look my best, but hello. Hope you guys are doing well.
We're a family of sickos, and my brother started it.
Yep, it's all his fault.
As little brothers often do.
Yeah, right. Anyway, have a good weekend, everybody.
They all say hi, and they hope you do too. But hey, Drake Tooth, it's good to see you. But yeah, isn't my mom just adorable, you guys? I love her to bits. She's more like my sister and best friend than my mom at this point. I don't keep any secrets from her. And she's good at helping to reassure me if I'm in a bad situation. She's quick to let me know if it's my doing or someone else's doing. And she's honest about it too. And I feel sorry for people who don't have close relationships with their parents for whatever reasons. But I'm just very thankful for mine. Hey Scribbles, it's good to see you, love. Oh, you thought that was my sister? No, that's my mom. But yeah. Thank you, Rick. I do cherish that. My family has its issues, but every family does. And I'm just very thankful to know that mine isn't going anywhere. And I know if I do something stupid, they will tell me. But they won't make me feel like garbage for that. A lot of people have that tendency to do that, though. You know, they're good at telling the truth, but not telling the truth in love, like we should. Well, Scribbles, I missed you too. Yeah, I've been really sick, so that's why I've been absent. But those of you who just tuned in, Amanda sent me a Christmas gift early, and these charms were a couple of them. The bars and cuffs are to remind me to not stay prisoner to my past and things that hurt me. And the stars to remind me to keep shining bright for myself and for others, because I bring light to others. Meant a lot. She also got me a really cool Joker t-shirt. Harley and Joker Ice Cube makers, which I'm so excited to use. I'm probably going to freeze some coffee in there in the summertime so I can have iced coffee without it getting diluted. She also got me a giant Hershey Kiss and a couple of tiny tanzanite stones. I'm going to figure out a way to incorporate them into jewelry, so that'll be fun. And she also got me this. It's foaming, glittery. Whoop. Can you see I'm uncoordinated when I'm sick? But, yeah, this stuff foams up and it crackles. Listen. You hear that? Sounds like bacon. And look at it. Kind of reminds me of a funny or fun science project. And it leaves my hands looking all bronzy. Oh, I can use this to fake a tan. That's going to be a good hack in the summertime. But yeah, to answer your question, Drake Tooth, my family traditions during the holidays are Thanksgiving and Christmas. We meet up at my grandparents' house. They got a 2-story in town and it's really nice. All the local relatives meet up there. Everyone brings their best dish. We all eat a lot and then we take a walk, play board games. It's always nice. And on Christmas, we usually don't celebrate family Christmas on Christmas Day because some of our local relatives have out-of-town relatives that they go to visit. So we usually do our local relative family Christmas early. And then on actual Christmas, my family just lounges around the house and watches Christmas movies and eats food, and it's nice. Yes, Rick, you did. You got me to stream. You should feel accomplished. Aw, Scribbles, that sucks. It's no fun when you have sick animals. Yeah, Roman, there's no one that'll have your back more than your family. And a lot of times family isn't blood. It's those who will do whatever they can to help you. There's that phrase, blood is thicker than water, but that's not the complete phrase, actually. The whole phrase is, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. And in layman's terms, that means people who choose to be loyal to you are often closer to you than people who are just related to you. And a lot of my closest friends are family. And I don't refer to them as friends, I refer to them as family, like brothers or sisters. Oh, Roman, that's cool. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm a little behind on the comments here. But yeah, Rick did message me saying you guys missed me and you wanted to see my face. And I figure I'm finally getting on the tail end of this cold, so I might as well say hi. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I can't express enough how much it means to me that you guys really wanted to see me. I truly feel loved and supported in more ways than you guys realize. Oh, Roman, thank you. That means so very much to me. When I started filming again, my goal was just to use it as a way to vent my feelings and hopefully find other people going through similar stuff who could encourage me and find encouragement from me. I just didn't think it would be that successful. Right now, My latest subscriber count is 325. So I feel really awesome. And I just feel very touched to know that you guys feel so touched by me. And that you guys support me so much. Hey Jonathan, it's good to see you. I'm still sick, but I'm on the tail end of it, finally. Rachel gave me a bunch of Melaleuca brand immune boost capsules. It's got echinacea, vitamin A, a bunch of other ingredients I don't remember. And it's supposed to help boost your immunity. So I've been taking that and Sudafed, drinking lots of hot drinks, not having as much junk food as usual, and just resting a lot, taking it easy. It's not been fun, because I feel best when I'm productive, and when you have a cold, you can't be very productive. Oh, scribbles. Oh, that's not fun. Thank you. I've just been taking a break because of how sick I am. The last video I did was a rant on toxic people, and I wanted to get all those thoughts out before I got even sicker. But depending on how long it takes for me to get over this cold, I might do another video in a couple of days. It'll probably be a rant on politics. I know that's super divisive, but the theme of my video will be people who let politics affect how they treat other human beings. You know, regardless of what candidate you voted for, or what your set of political beliefs are, you're supposed to treat people with kindness, respect, and with the same type of treatment that you would want them to treat you with. That will be the theme of that video. Because I've seen a lot of people get really angry and fired up and downright violent against other people with different political beliefs, and that's just insanity. And it just really sickens and saddens me to see how this election has torn relationships apart. And so my rant is going to be about that. Not, oh, choose this side or this side. It'll be, choose to be a decent human being, regardless of who you voted for, and regardless of who those you interact with voted for. It costs nothing to treat another human being with basic dignity and respect and kindness. But, Rick sounds like a good combo. I actually had a hot toddy yesterday and it was pretty good. It's lemon juice, honey, and water, and heated up Jack Daniels. It's really good, and I was surprised. Last night I was too lazy to make a hot toddy for myself, so I just brewed a bunch of cinnamon tea with honey. I might do that again once I log off of here. Still trying to take it easy because I still am very sick, but I get the feeling it'll be gone in a few more days. At least I'm hopeful that'll be the case, because I am tired of going through tissue and Sudafed like nobody's business. But yeah, if you get so mad about politics that you resort to violence or name-calling or insulting people who disagree with you, you need to get yourself in check and relax. Do some yoga, have some tea, have a drink, eat some good food, take a nap. Whatever will help you get your bearings back. Because You're not supposed to hate other people just for thinking differently than you. Everyone's got opinions, and they're all different. No two people think exactly alike. And to outright hate someone for disagreeing with your beliefs, that's just wrong on so many different levels. And I just really wish people would take a step back and look at themselves and their behavior before acting out on what they're thinking of doing. Because who knows, if everyone did that, maybe there would be fewer riots. You never know. It just makes me sad. We're more divided than ever because the system is playing us against each other and we're allowing it. And it's sad. But yes, Roman, that is so true. That's it. That's how it's going. They were the ones saying, oh, well, he better accept if he doesn't win. But she lost and they're refusing to accept that, so it's hypocritical, to say the least. And so yeah, that'll be my rant. Not about specific politics, like believe this, disagree with that, vote this way, don't vote this way. It'll just be treat other people with kindness, respect, and dignity, regardless of who they voted for, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're not entitled to bitch on and riot and cause harm to other people just because they disagree with you. It's just terrible. Thank you, Rick. Oh, hey, Scribbles, glad you're back. But yeah, people have lost the ability to have free exchange of ideas without getting butthurt when someone doesn't share the exact same belief system. And there are certain hot button topics that I could easily bring up. And if I did a rant on those topics that I believe in, I'm sure I would lose people. And I'm sure I might gain people. But at the end of the day, all I know is what I believe is right, and that I'm going to stick to my guns, and I'm not going to let the winds of political change affect what I believe in. If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for everything. But at the same token, if you are unwilling to change your thoughts when presented with facts that contradict your thinking, then that's a problem too. You just gotta be objective. You know, you gotta take things as they happen. You gotta be willing to reevaluate your thinking process when you're presented with information that contradicts what you think. You know? But you have to be careful in researching the sources of this new information, because there are a lot of hoax websites out there. There are a lot of people who share articles about this or that without finding out if the articles are actually based on facts. And then that just looks ignorant. Doesn't make them look well informed. And it's kind of sad. But my point in mentioning this is stick to what you believe in. Don't let people's opinion affect what you believe. But if you're presented with facts that are undisputed and real, then you should be willing to alter how you see things in accordance to the facts that are presented to you. Oh, Scribbles, it's crazy. I love the show Supernatural, but I don't have any of their merchandise because my family hates it. But I would imagine that happening to me too if I had my merchandise that I wanted to get. Drake tooth. Yeah, I got a little bit of that rant done now. I suppose I could edit it out and make it a separate video, but nah, this was a practice run, basically. Belly obsessed, I don't have a food baby right now. Sorry. And I'm very sick. So, nothing to show off here. But when comes Christmas time, there will be another food baby video by then. Because I can guarantee I will have a food baby at Christmas. Of all food. I find it interesting how many guys have watched my food baby videos and how many of them want me to show my exposed stomach. I assumed that wearing a skin-tight cami would be enough proof that it was actually my stomach. And not just a pillow stuffed under there, but to each their own, I guess. Oh, I see scribbles. Yeah, that's another thing. People who argue about religion, it's crazy. If your religion teaches that you're supposed to kill people who don't convert, that's a bad religion. If your religion makes you treat women as secondary class humans, or another race as secondary class humans, it's a bad religion. And in my book, if your religion says no bacon, it's a bad religion. But that's just my feelings on it. Rick, sure, I can name him Ricardo. That'll work. Oh, I watched The Walking Dead too. I'm gonna start Fear the Walking Dead also. But, yeah, I agree with Roman too. I mean, just the show explains that enough. But yeah. I just really don't understand how people who preach love, acceptance, tolerance, and all that flowery talk are the ones that get all up in arms and violent and mean when you don't agree with them. It's like, share my opinions and beliefs, or I will not tolerate you. And that's not tolerance. Whenever I see someone preaching tolerance on a subject that I don't agree with, and they get mad that I don't agree with them, I just simply say, well, you preach tolerance and acceptance. Shouldn't you be tolerant and accepting of my intolerance? Food for thought. Yeah, Rick Negan is a badass. Honestly, I don't watch the news very much anymore. Especially with all these crazy murders and all that. Whenever I hear of a violent murder or abuse case, I want to go full Negan on the people who did that. I mean, you guys know I have my Harley Quinn baseball bat right there. I keep it by my bed at all times because thankfully I live in a safe neighborhood cul-de-sac, but stuff still happens. And I'd rather be over-prepared and look paranoid than not have something to defend myself with if something unexpected were to happen. Yeah, Rick is great. Negan is definitely a force to be reckoned with. I was really sad when Abraham died. I know Glenn was on there a lot longer, but I felt Abraham didn't get the grieving and the mourning that he deserved. just because he wasn't around as long. That's my personal thought. When he died first, I'm like, no! Can't kill Abraham too! Because at this point, it had already been spoiled for me that Glenn was going to die, because he dies in the comics. But I did not expect Abraham to die too. Thank you, Roman. That would be cool. Unfortunately, I don't have any scrap barbed wire lying around. But my bat is solid pine wood, and it weighs 2.5 or 3 pounds. And it's 36 inches long, so it would be good at protecting me if someone were to break in. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, it's very true. There are a lot of creeps and good people out there. It's just hard to separate some from the others at times. Oh wow, Scribbles, that's scary. And Roman, I did not read the comics, and I'm sorry if I gave the impression that I did. I just read enough articles about it. I'm sorry guys, I'm getting an important call. I'm gonna have to end this stream, but I'll be back later. See you guys.